Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Falcons have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cyclones offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on him. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Bowling Green's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Snagged out of the air. Bounced off his feet. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Jones to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Billups. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Billups. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Quick release by the QB. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Handoff from the gun. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Rush is on him. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Jones wants to throw it. Get it out on the screen. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Falcons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working that left side now. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away.
Jones to throw.
They're up by 11 over Nevada. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Finding an escape route. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Punch it out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Jones wants to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And this young signal caller is playing well beyond his years. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders. And best of all, they've protected the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. Runs through a tackle. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got it down the middle. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And the Cyclones lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Jones to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Clay. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man, it's Coleman. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The play action fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. This time on target. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Jones wants to throw it. Extending the play. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kick is in the air. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Motion from the wideout. He'll start this drive firing. Hauls it in. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will punt this one away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nice move there. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Jones to throw. Pulls it in. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 3rd down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the ball's out, and they're after it. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the inside give. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The Cyclones are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
And the Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Connection to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They think there's room to run to the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Jones to throw. Big fella moving. And they will score. Touchdown, BG. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones wants to throw it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, did you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss. Made him miss again. Just keeps moving. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. Snaps it in the shotgun. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now adjusting. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss, but
turning it on. Nice move to keep running. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll try the run. Running into the open space. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jones to throw. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. This time it's complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Falcons He's pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Bully ball on third and short. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And they'll take a knee.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Trying to punch it in. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Coverage team is there to make the stop, and he had visions of glory in his head, but just couldn't find enough room.